All right, so now we're back to our second caramel in our caramel line. This is another beloved flavor of ours. This is our coffee caramels. Why our coffee caramels are different, and especially different from our sea salt caramels, is that it's actually infused with real coffee. So how we make this recipe is we take real coffee grounds and then we infuse that into cream, which we use for our caramels. Then what we do for the flavor is we take fresh brewed espresso and we make an espresso syrup and we infuse that into the batch as well, which is going to give it really, really nice coffee notes. Now, you might wonder why we have this trophy back here again, because in 2023, we went back to High Times magazine and entered this particular recipe in. And we were featured in High Times magazine for the second year running as being the best edible in the non-gummy category. So we came back, we placed against all of the other brands in the industry, and we came out on top with this coffee recipe. Now, when we infuse the fresh coffee grounds into the recipe, we make sure to properly strain everything out so that we keep our nice ribbon, and it makes sure that it's still smooth. This is another great recipe that your customers can cut up and then infuse into their coffee or hot beverage, and then they can drink the infusion. Just like the sea salt caramels, this is going to give more of a buttery flavor, but it does have hints of the coffee, but it's not going to be overly coffee flavored if you put it in a hot beverage. The big thing to note with this, especially to educate your customers, is that this is not going to be something that's going to keep them up, because it has less milligrams of caffeine than a decaf coffee. That means that it has less than 1 milligram of caffeine per piece. So they're not gonna have the coffee jitters, the caffeine jitters, nothing like that. They can just enjoy a nice flavored coffee caramel and enjoy those flavors. So catch you next time with our next flavor.